Do you ever wonder if you are doing enough to improve your life or to succeed in life? If you could change anything about yourself, what would it be? Often you may fail to recognize where you fall short because you don't usually focus on yourself. There are so many things that we can improve in our lives to become successful, but often we don't even realize it until someone points it out to us. This is where self-improvement comes into play. What does focusing on yourself mean? Focusing on yourself means identifying what you want out of life and then working towards achieving those goals. This is important because you become more aware of how you feel about things when you focus on yourself. Conversely, you tend to forget about yourself when you focus on others. If you focus too much on other people, your self-esteem will likely suffer. If you have low self-esteem, you may not be as happy as you could be. You can improve your self-esteem by being positive about yourself and focusing on yourself for improvement. Why is focusing on yourself important? Focusing on yourself is important because you need to know what you want out of life and how to achieve it and become successful. If you don't focus on yourself, then you won't be able to help others and you'll end up feeling unfulfilled. Also, when you focus on yourself, you become aware of your strengths and weaknesses. This allows you to understand what you're good at and what you need to work on. Finally, focusing on yourself helps you to stay motivated. When you are focused on yourself, you have something to look forward to. You can see the progress that you've made, which keeps you going. Your success depends upon your ability to recognize what you do well and what you don't do well. No one else cares nearly as much about your life as you do. So don't be afraid to take risks or try new things. How to focus on yourself? To focus on yourself, you need to first ask yourself, what do you want from life? So many people spend their entire lives trying to please others while ignoring themselves. While they think about others all the time, they don't really know who they are. It becomes much harder to achieve anything for yourself when you start thinking like that. The best way to become successful is to focus on yourself. Learn to say no. Saying no is important for everyone who wants to succeed in life. People who don't learn how to say no often find themselves overwhelmed by too much work or too many commitments, which ultimately leads to burnout and failure. The best way to learn to say no is to practice saying no to yourself. Start small, such as refusing to answer emails from clients until they've been vetted or asking someone else to do something instead of taking on additional tasks yourself. Be kind to yourself. Self-care practices include taking time for yourself. This means eating well, exercising regularly, getting enough sleep, and having fun. If you don't do these things, you won't be able to focus, leading to stress and burnout. Practice self-compassion by forgiving yourself for past mistakes and allowing yourself to move forward in life. Stop all negative self-talk and make a conscious decision to be a positive person in every circumstance. Get some exercise. Exercise is one of the best ways to keep yourself healthy. If you don't exercise regularly, you're at risk for heart disease, diabetes, obesity, and depression. Physical activities can include starting small by walking around the block once a day and then building up. Eventually, you'll be able to do push-ups, pull-ups, and other exercises that work out different areas of your body. Spending time in nature by exercising can do wonders for your emotional health and focus. If you've been indoors too often, get outside and take in some sunshine. Eat healthy food. If you want to eat healthy food, avoid processed foods. Processed foods contain ingredients such as high fructose corn syrup, artificial sweeteners, and preservatives. Instead, choose whole grains like brown rice, quinoa, barley, oats, and wheat. Also, eat vegetables and fruits instead of junk food snacks. Finally, drink water, green tea, and black coffee instead of sugary drinks. Smile at strangers. Smiling at strangers makes them smile back and feel better about themselves. When someone smiles at you, it makes you feel happier, making you more likely to be smiling in return. As a result, when you smile at a stranger, you're spreading happiness that will come back to you. Think positive thoughts. Positive thinking is essential for a healthy mind and body. When you think positively, you create a better life for yourself. Negative thoughts only bring negativity into your life, making you feel bad about yourself and others. If you want to change your mood, try modifying what you focus on. Instead of focusing on all the negative things in your life, focus on the positive ones. Let go of the past. The past cannot be changed, but it doesn't mean you should dwell on it either. If you want to let go of the past, focus on how you can move forward. So don't worry about what happened in the past, but instead, think about what you can do for yourself today. Stop comparing your life to others. When we compare ourselves to other people, we create unrealistic expectations for our lives. We think that if we do something like someone else did, then we must be doing well. However, when we look at someone who is successful, we may feel jealous, which leads us to feel bad about ourselves. Instead, focus on what makes you unique and find ways to achieve those goals. Be grateful for everything in your life. Gratitude is one of the best ways to be happier. When we are thankful for what we already have, we feel better about ourselves and our lives. As a result, we become more optimistic. Live each moment as if it were your last. The best way to live life is to live each moment as your last. This means living fully, enjoying yourself, and being grateful for everything. If you live each moment like it's your last, you won't worry about tomorrow. Instead, you'll be able to go out with a smile on your face, without regrets. Don't worry so much about what other people think. Worrying too much about what others think is a waste of valuable energy. If you want to be successful, focus on what you want to do instead of what everyone else wants to do. Love yourself unconditionally. Loving yourself unconditionally means to love yourself for who you are, regardless of what others think about you. When you find someone who loves you for who you are, it makes life easier. Love yourself unconditionally, no matter what happens. Don't take anything personally. The first step to success is to stop taking things personally. If you want to be successful, you need to learn to let go of your emotions and focus on the task at hand. Remember, it's a process. Whatever your goals may be, it can be frustrating when they don't all come together right now. So give yourself plenty of time. Remember that life is a journey, not a destination. Don't wait until you get where you want to be to allow yourself to feel happy. Enjoy the process. That's why you're here. If you can do just that, you'll be well on your way to your next level of awesomeness. And when you reach that, remember to keep up the good work. Hope this video helps you in focusing on yourself and improving yourself to become successful. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any updates from us. Thanks for watching.